So, YouTubers, here I am again. Time for another episode of Up a Tree. Well, I'll tell you what, some interesting things have been happening since we started filming this series. Most importantly, my agent started asking me for a ton of money, and I just didn't really want to fly with that. So, I fired him. So I got rid of my agent. I figured, why don't I also change things a little bit? Instead of this Up a Tree series, why don't I take it and turn it on its side? Got my whole new series called On a Tree. Get it? On its side. So YouTubers, that brings me here where I am now, on this tree. I realize that it's pretty lame if I have to try and explain my own jokes. I'm thinking last time I made a video and I showed it to some people, someone I know personally suggested, well, hey, why don't you make the apple a recurring theme? Unfortunately, I don't have any apples. Perhaps the whole reason that I like being in touch with nature is because when I'm out with the plants and the wild animals, I don't have to worry about the people I'm with, since, really, people are pretty unexciting. No, I don't mean that. I think people are pretty exciting. In fact, I love people as individuals. As a whole, they're not so good. You get the whole group mentality, the group mindset, group think, whatever you want to call it, and that's a bad thing. But as individuals, I think looking and examining people, interacting with them, observing them, I think it's about the coolest thing that we can really do. For instance, I was at the store today, bookstore, Barnes & Noble, and there was a girl ordering coffee, and she wanted to pick up a magazine that she was getting in the meanwhile, but as it turned out, she didn't have enough money. So, she went and said, "Don't worry about getting me that, don't worry about that," to the cashier, and she was going to walk off and just get her coffee. But the woman in front, behind her and in front of me decided, hey, I'll buy that for you. She bought it for her. Made the girl's day, made my day, made the day of the person who bought the magazine for the girl, and really, made the day of the cashier. It was a win-win situation. I think all of our faith in humanity has been restored today. Perhaps that's what I come out here for and sit in trees or alongside rivers or just enjoy nature. Because I can come out here and reflect upon the great things that people do every day if you just open your eyes. While I was never serious about this video series to begin with, I do like the idea of it because it brings me in touch with nature. Nature is something I'm very fond of, something I've grown up with. I used to live on a farm and I spent countless hours in the woods. Hey, I got an idea. Let's see what happens when I get very daring, and if nothing breaks and I don't land on that bumblebee down there, let's go for a fall. You ready? There we go. Wasn't so bad, was it? So, if you think that was exciting, and even if you don't, I challenge you, post a video response to this video with yourself climbing a tree anywhere you choose. It doesn't have to be a big tree. It could be a tree with a tree house in it. It could be a tree on the ground. It could be a tree, it could be a redwood for all I care. Actually, I think that would be pretty exciting. Whatever, doesn't matter. If you want to see this video series continue, please climb a tree.